Excuse me, Rhea. I know the loss is still very fresh, but I just wanted to ask, how you're feeling after such a devastating loss of the title this close to WrestleMania.
How am I feeling? How am I feeling? I'm pissed off. I'm mad. I'm furious. I'm everything. Every single angry feeling I am feeling. But the thing is, I can't even be mad at Io. I can't fully be mad at Bianca. I'm more disappointed and mad in myself because I should have known better. I should have known not to take my eye off the ball. I've been through this crap with Liv Morgan. I've been through all this with Dom. I've been through this with Judgment Day. And I cannot learn. I cannot learn to think for myself. And I cannot learn to keep my eye on the ball. And I cannot learn that friends are not real. Friends are not real. I knew what Io Sky is capable of. I knew that I had never beaten her before. I knew all these things, and I was still dumb enough to think that I could go out there and take everything on like I'm just unstoppable or something.
Do you have any idea why maybe you allowed Bianca's presence to affect you the way that it did?
I felt hurt. I've had so many mixed emotions in 2024, 2025 with everything that's been going on in my life, in this business, in my career. And to see Bianca go out there and be a little cheerleader for Io Sky when I thought that we were friends, that we respected each other. I understand that, Io is a part of that too. We all have teamed together. We've all been there for each other. We've been here since NXT together, growing up together, coming to the main roster together, all of that. But to see her go out there and just cheer Io on when I'm about to win and continue being women's world champion and then go to WrestleMania against Bianca Belair, something that we have talked about multiple times in multiple interviews. Every single time people ask me who my opponent is for WrestleMania that I want, it's always Bianca Belair. We were both on WWE 2K24 cover together. We've literally been growing up on each side of each brand and just taking over, and now everything that I've wanted and everything that I've worked for and everything that I've strived to get back and be dominant in is all taken away, and it's all because I'm just so stupid. I'm so stupid.
I don't think that that's true, but I don't want to ask you another question because I know you're so emotional right now, but I have to. You talk about your history and coming up through the ranks with Bianca. It feels personal. Do you think maybe, does any part of you feel alone? I mean, you're no longer part of the Judgment Day. Damian Priest, who I know means so much to you, is no longer on the same show as you. Do you think any of that has maybe contributed to this? It feels like you feel isolated.
Yeah. Isolated is definitely the word to use. And right when I think that I'm making friends, I screw it up. I screwed up Io's match with Liv Morgan and took her out of Elimination Chamber. That's on me. I did that. I thought I was friends with Bianca. Now that's possibly done with too. So isolated is the word.
I appreciate the time. I know you have a lot to process, and for what it's worth, there is still 6 weeks to find a way to WrestleMania, so I hope that I'll see you there. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is more than I thought it was in terms of they're really building something, and I don't know exactly what it is, but you got to wonder, is there a heel turn coming? What is it that they're going with next? Obviously they're starting some kind of feud here with Bianca and Rhea, but what is it that she, because she could very easily continue to be the baby face as she is, but she's kind of seeing this, okay, I don't really have any friends. I'm kind of alone. I'm isolated. I'm this, I'm that. And does that lead to her at some point having a heel turn? I don't know. I'm just obviously speculating with this, but it just feels like they're really telling a good story, right? And you could, and look, Rhea Ripley does a great job of having that come off in that interview, right? This is you could just feel the pain of the fact that she knows damn well that the fact that she had this title match was all her own doing and for no reason. This never had to happen. She was locked in for WrestleMania. All she had to do was not screw over Io Sky, and she didn't, obviously mean to, but by screwing over Io Sky, that led to this match being created. Otherwise, Io Sky would have been in the chamber, um, or maybe she wouldn't have been in the chamber, but she wouldn't have gotten this title match. And that's a big part. And now she knows I'm the cause of, and then she screwed it up in the match by taking her eye off Io Sky and getting into it Bianca Belair. So there's so many different things that you look at and you go, okay, yeah, she screwed it up for herself and she really, really blew it, right? And so where they can go with that from that storyline, I don't know. I think Rhea Ripley would be a good heel again, if that's the way they want to go with it. Once again, I'm just speculating on that. To me, this seems like the origin story, right, of somebody going heel, but I also know that it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. But when you hear somebody talk about feeling isolated and that, I thought we were friends and this and that, it just reminds you of every origin story of every heel turn that exists. So, we will see. Um, but at the end of the day, WWE is just killing it with this stuff. I mean, just killing it. I mean, that's such a good interview right there after this match. You took away the champion like that. People have to understand that took balls, everything that we just saw. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for the championship is a fantastic match. It's a fantastic decision by WWE to have that match happen. People will be happy with it. Those two will go in the ring. You could have all the build in the world on it. It's perfect. The fact that they decided to have a title change on a Monday Night Raw that completely changes the main event picture, or I mean, not technically the main event, right? But not going to be the last match on either show. But the fact that they completely changed a big championship match in the main event scene is crazy. It really is crazy. And you took it off a really popular superstar. This wasn't like, oh, okay, you had someone drop the title who people were over anyways. No, no, no. You took this off probably the hottest wrestler in the women's division, right? The number one women's wrestler. I know there's a lot of really good ones, Charlotte Flair, Tiffany Stratton, and certainly there's a bunch of talent. But I think Rhea Ripley, she's been the big one, right? She's been the one, especially that feud with Liv Morgan, it was phenomenal. And so, man, I don't know where they're going from here, but kudos to WWE for having the balls to make this happen. And I think the fans are responding positively to it because they know Rhea Ripley's going to get another shot. But that the fact that we can know on a Monday Night Raw a title change can occur, big time stuff. So thank you all for watching.